Good afternoon. I have my trusty video person back, thank goodness. So I've been trying to figure out what to talk about. Let's talk about property condition, because the last three have two pendings that are closing and a new listing coming on. All really good examples of problems we can solve as realtors for you when you have properties that may not be in the best condition. So one was a tax sale, one was is a property that the folks are selling for a loved one, so they're power of attorney, and both of them were in poor condition. And I can say that because they would be fine with it, they understand. But the question always remains, now with the tax sale, it's almost like buying a foreclosure. You're going to have to negotiate with the seller, who's probably going to be usually an investor. They're only going to fix up so much, if anything at all. So you want to make sure your buyer is strong enough to handle any kind of condition there. The power of attorney sale, definitely a home with good bones. So even though it really needs to be completely remodeled and it's not being bought by a flipper or anything like that, it's being bought by an individual. Again, strong credit score and lending, and of course appraisal, which it did appraise, and you're okay. But their question to me was, what do we do? Should we fix it up? I said, well, you wouldn't have any place to stop. You'd have to completely redo it, and then you would be not necessarily get your money's worth. It's flipping properties should be left to flippers. Okay, don't try to flip your residential property thinking that you're gonna. That's where you want to have a realtor. Okay, we can come in, we can say, okay, this kind of improvement would be good, that other types would not be. So the third property, again, it's one of those that's right on the line, selling it as a home they lived in, and then they had a loved one living there while they moved to another home. So good condition, needs some updating, but it's not bad enough for a flipper to purchase. So any fix up they do, probably they wouldn't gain their money back. So we're just making sure that it's updated enough code wise, electric things, any kind of other possible problems, and then we're good to go. So just let a realtor come into your situation and help you think those things through when you've got properties like that. You'd be surprised how even properties in a poor condition can get a good price on the market as long as you attract that correct buyer. All right, have a good day. See you hopefully next week. Bye-bye.